Sabi ko nga sa inyo, we have 4 cases. So ngayon, let's move on naman sa case number 2 natin, which is division by area by a line through a point in a given direction. So in this case naman, kung kanina is point to point, ngayon naman is point na merong direction. So let's say naman, in the preceding example, find the area of which the dividing line passes through point C with a given bearing of south 28 degrees 30 minutes west. So meron tayong given na point and at the same time na given na direction. So let's solve for the area. So yung ano natin dito is point C. So yung kanyang direction is south 28 degrees 30 minutes west. So hanapin natin dito, sabihin natin na ito yung ano, ito yung dividing line natin. So let's say na this is our dividing line. Tapos yung direction nito is yung theta natin. Theta is equal to 28 degrees 30 minutes southwest. So south to west siya. So gagawin lang natin dito is yung mga same procedure natin na ginagawa. So in this example, gagawin muna natin, hindi natin directly makukuha yung DL natin. Kasi kung mapapansin ninyo, from C to a certain point, let's say that is G, hindi naman siya ano, yung G nakapagitna siya from station A at saka F. So, hindi na-close yung station from C to F. That's why hindi natin siya makukuha directly yung value ng dividing line natin. Hindi katulad kanina, wherein yung dividing line natin, naka-position siya from C to F. Dito is nakapagitna na yung point G sa A tsaka F. So, para makuha natin yan, gagamit tayo ng cosine law tsaka sine law. So, kailangan tayong maka-form ng triangle, i-isolate natin yon, tapos masasolve na natin yung dividing line. So, kung matatandaan ninyo, sa omitted measurement, meron tayong tinatawag na closing line. So, i-apply natin yung mga natutunan natin. So, let's close yung yung figure natin kasama ng dividing line. So let's call that as closing line or the CL. And then isosolve natin yung value ng CL para masolve natin yung value ng DL. So, para makuha natin yung value ng CL natin, or let's say yung CA natin is the length from C to A, that is our CL. Gagamitin natin yung summation latitude is equals to 0 and at the same time summation departure is equals to 0. So gamitin muna natin yung summation latitude is equals to 0. So kung titingnan ninyo, that will be from A, B, B, at saka C. So the latitude from A, B is equal to 491.903 plus 587.67. That will be the departure of BC plus yung latitude natin from C to A is equal to 0. The latitude from C to A is now equal to negative 1,079.573. And then, we will solve summation latitude is equal to 0 para makuha natin yung latitude from C to A. So, departure niyan is 45.745. That will be the departure of AB plus 609.1678 plus yung latitude from C to A is equal to 0. Departure pala. Departure from C to A. The departure from C to A is now equal to negative 654.9128. So, para makuha natin yung value ng CA natin, so, CA is now equal to, Pythagorean theorem lang natin, so, negative 1079.573 squared plus negative 654.9128 squared. So, CA is equal to 1,262.69 meter. So, para makuha naman natin yung angle, theta is equals to arctan, departure, which is equal to 654.9128. I-divide natin siya by the latitude, which is equal to 1,079.6.573. So, our theta is now equal to 31 degrees 14 minutes 33.72 seconds. So, mapapansin nyo, the direction will be southwest. Southwest. So, in our example, our theta is denoted southwest, diba? So, mangyayari yung theta natin, eto, from here, this will be our, let's say, theta prime na lang kasi meron tayong theta na value. Theta prime is now equal to 31 degrees, 14 minutes, 33.72 seconds. So, edit lang natin. Yung theta natin dito, gawin natin theta prime, ha? Ayan, theta prime. So, the value of our theta prime is this. Next, kunin natin yung mga angles. Kasi given na yung tandaan nyo sa triangle, nangangailangan tayo ng at least 3 data para makuha natin yung value. Yung lahat ng value ng triangle natin. So, in our example, atakihin natin sa mga angles. So, let's say, in this example, we have angle beta. So, angle beta, nandito siya. The distance, the angle included by CL and DL. So, let's say that is beta. So, para makuha natin si beta, beta is equals to, mapapansin nyo, theta prime minus theta. Theta prime minus theta. Beta is equals to, the value of our theta prime is 31 degrees, 14 minutes, 33.72 seconds, minus theta, which is equal to 28 degrees, 30 seconds. So, beta is now equal to 2 degrees, 44 minutes, 33.72 seconds. So, meron na tayong value ng beta. And then, makukuha pa tayong isang value ng angle dyan. Let's say, bigyan na natin pangalan yung mga angles natin. Let's say, this is angle alpha. And then, eto naman, that is angle P. So, eto alpha, P, tapos beta. So, mapapansin ninyo sa angle alpha natin, so, enlarge lang natin yung figure natin sa alpha natin. So, let's say, this is our alpha. Yan. Mapapansin ninyo, this is our line from, eto yung sa A natin, eto yung A. Tapos, mag-aano tayo dito. That will be yung papunta sa C natin. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, by alternating angles, kung hatiin natin dyan dito, by alternating angles, kung theta to, mangyayari is theta din dito. So, dito, meron tayong value ng theta by alternating angles. So, by ano din, sa mga angles, kung ano yung bearing neto, yun din yung magiging bearing niya dyan. So, kung ano yung bearing natin sa FA, from F to A, yun yung magiging bearing from G to A. Kasi same line lang naman sila eh. And at the same time, ano namang dito. So, this will be theta from F to A. Kasi same line lang sila. Tapos, parallel din yung mga norths na parallel yung mga natin, yung mga lines. Ito sinasabi kong parallel. Yung mga reference natin, parallel sila. Ito, parallel siya dito sa reference natin dito. So, mangyayari, yung alpha natin, etong buong to. So, that will be our alpha. So, to calculate for the value of our alpha is now equal to theta. So, yung theta natin, that will be 28 degrees, 30 minutes, plus the value of the bearing from F to A, which is equal to 55 degrees, 25 minutes, 29.11 seconds. Ito yon. So, pag-add lang natin, alpha is now equal to 83 degrees, 55 minutes, 29.11 seconds. So, since meron na tayong value ng alpha tsaka beta, makukuha rin natin yung value ng P natin. So, P is now equal to 180 minus yung alpha minus the value of beta. So, P is now equal to 93 degrees, 19 minutes, 57.17 seconds. So, meron na tayong, ang dami na nating given, meron na tayong tatlong angles, and at the same time, meron na tayong value ng closing line natin, makukuha na natin talaga yung value ng dividing line natin. So, by sine law and cosine law, makukuha natin sila. So, let's say, i-separate natin yung triangle natin dyan para hindi masyadong magulo. So, sabihin natin, i-separate natin. So, mangyayari is that will be, hindi tayo malito, A, G, tapos meron tayong C. Ito, that will be the value of our P. Ito is the alpha. And then, this is the beta. So, from C to A, yung length niya is 1,262.69. So, hahanapin na lang natin is the value of our C to G. That is our dividing line. And at the same time, the value of our A to G. So, makukuha natin yan by means of sine law. So, this will be our dividing line. So, by sine law, so, apply natin yung sine law. Dividing line all over sine P, wherein sine P natin is equals to 93 degrees. 19 minutes, 57.17 is equals to etong 1,262.69 all over sine alpha. Wherein alpha is equals to 83 degrees, 55 minutes, 29.11 seconds. So, makukuha natin yan kasi may mga value na tayo ng mga angle. So, the dividing line is now equal to 1,267.67. Or, yung dividing line natin, that is also the length from G to C. So, eto na yung value ng dividing line natin. Next naman is kunin naman natin yung value ng AG. Same law din, di ba? So, kunin natin AG by sine law. Sine beta is now equal to 1262.69 all over sine alpha. So, meron tayong value ng beta, which is equal to 2 degrees 44 minutes 33.72 seconds. Meron tayong value ng alpha. Then, we can solve for the value of AG. AG is now equal to 60.76 meter. Ngayon, pinapahanap sa atin is yung area. Hindi sinabi dito kung anong area yung pinaghahanap. So, let's say, solve mo muna natin yung area west natin. So, kapag sinabi nating area west, so, etong part na to, the west part of our dividing line. So now, let's solve first for the area west or the west part of our land dito sa dividing line natin or the DL. So, kung mapapansin niyo, yung lote natin is tatakbo siya from AG, G to A, from A to G, di ba? G to C, C to B, tsaka B to A. So, that will be our area west. So, ito yung mga course natin na kabilang sa area west. So, hanapin muna natin dito is the area west. So, lagay lang natin area west. So, para makuha natin yung latitude at saka departure ng AG natin, ilagay lang natin sa calculator yung rect, yung distance na nakuha natin kanina, which is equal to 60.76, and then yung bearing niya, since nasabi ko sa inyo kung ano yung bearing ng FA natin, that will become the bearing of our AG. Wherein, yung bearing ng FA natin is equal to 55 degrees, 25 minutes, 29.11 seconds. So, ganun din yung procedure natin sa GC. Yung GC, that is the dividing line itself, which is equal to 1,267.67. At saka yung bearing niya na 28 degrees, 30 minutes. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, yung GC natin is parehas na negative yung latitude at saka departure since southwest yan. Tapos, yung AG naman natin, since it is northwest, kaya negative positive siya. So, let's proceed para makuha natin yung area west. So, gamitin natin yung DMD. So, using DMD tayo ha, DMD, okay. So, kunin natin yung DMD nung una is AG muna. And then, DMD ng GC. So, DMD ng AG. So, that will become the departure itself. And then, i-copy mo lang dun sa succeeding. I-copy lang yung departure. Yung DMD pala. Plus, yung departure nung preceding. Which is equal to negative 0.503. Plus, yung departure nung line mismo. Yung departure natin dito is negative 604.88. So, yung DMD natin dito will now equal to negative 704.94. And then, kunin natin susunod yung DMD ng kasunod na line which is CB. So, copy lang natin yung DMD ng GC or the preceding line. Plus, copy lang natin yung departure niya ng preceding. Plus yung departure mismo ng CB natin, which is equal to 609.1678. So, our DMD will now equal to negative 700.65. Then, isolve natin yung last na DMD. DMD naman ng B to A. So, copy lang natin yung DMD ng preceding, which is negative 700.65 plus yung departure ng CB, which is equal to 609.1678 plus yung departure ng BA natin, which is equal to 45.7415. So, yung makukuha natin dyan is negative 45.74. So, para ma-check natin kung tama, tingnan nyo na lang, di ba? Positive yung BA natin, tapos yung DMD niya is negative. Parehas yung numerical value nila, pero nagkaiba lang ng sign. Therefore, tama yung ginawa nating procedure. Ngayon, kunin naman natin yung double area. So, let's say the double area between of AG. So, dito naman, since ginamit natin is DMD, in computing for the departure for the double area, DMD multiplied by the latitude of the course. So, etong ano natin, latitude na yung DMD natin for AG is equal siya sa negative 50.03 multiplied by the latitude niya, which is 34.48. So, the answer will be negative 1,725.03. And then, kukunin naman natin yung the double area between C to B naman, ay GC pala, GC. So, copy lang natin yung DMD niya multiplied by the latitude na negative 1,114.05 is equals to 785,338.41. And the double area naman ng CB natin, so the DMD, which is equal to negative 700.65 multiplied by the latitude ng CB natin, 587.67. So that will be equal to negative 411,750.99. And lastly, let's solve for the double area of PA naman. So DMD natin is negative 45.74 multiplied by the latitude, which is equal to 491.903. So that will be equal to negative 22,499.64. So, kunin natin yung area west natin. So, area west is equal to summation of the double area divided by 2 na naka-absolute value. So, i-summation lang natin from the double area from A to G hanggang B to A. So, yung mangyayari, the answer will become 349,362.75 all over 2. So, para makuha naman natin siya in terms of hectares, i-multiply lang natin siya, since eto meter square, di ba? 1 hectare is equal siya sa 10,000 square meter. So, the value of our area west is equal to 17.47 hectares. So, this will now become yung answer natin na area west. So, hahanapin naman natin sa susunod yung value ng area east natin. So, kung kanina na-solve natin yung value ng area west natin, ngayon, let's solve naman for the value of our area east. So, yung area east natin, it is the east part of our dividing line. So, kung titingnan ninyo, yung dadaanan nating course will be GF, EF, DE, at saka CD and at the same time yung DL natin, which is equal siya sa GC natin. So dadaan siya sa 5 line. So that will become our area is. So kung mapapansin niyo GF natin, eto yan. So to calculate for the length of GF is equal to yung AF natin or the FA, which is equal to 660.75. Ima-minus mo lang siya sa value ng AG natin. So makukuha na natin si GF. So the value of our AG is 60.76. GF is now equal to 599.99 meter. Para malaman naman natin yung value ng latitude at saka departure ng GF, so that will become equal to rect, yung line niya or the length niya, 0.99, comma, tapos yung bearing niya, since along siya sa line ng FA, parehas lang sila ng bearing na 55 degrees, 25 minutes, 29.11 seconds. So, this will now become yung value ng GF natin since our bearing is northwest. North, kaya positive, west, kaya negative. So, kung mapapansin ninyo sa given tabulated values natin between area east and area west, yung dividing line natin, which is yung GC, dito sa area west, tapos yung value ng latitude and departure natin sa dito sa area east naman, mapapansin ninyo, magkaiba sila ng same numerical value but different sign. Kasi nangyari sa atin, dito sa area west natin, ginamit natin talaga yung value na southwest. Diba? Yung bearing natin is 28 degrees 30 minutes southwest. Kaso, to balance yung ano natin, to balance mismo yung lot natin, kapag kinonsider natin sa area east, sa area west na southwest, mangyayari nun is kapag kinonsider natin sa east, magiging northeast siya. Kaya magiging parehas na positive. So kung matatandaan ninyo, kung north yung direction ng line natin, that will become positive sa latitude. Tapos kung east naman, that will become positive sa departure. Otherwise, they will be both negative. So nung kinonsider natin siya, southwest yung ginawa natin, kaya nag-negative-negative. Tapos kapag east naman, nangyari is dito naman yung kinonsider nating port ng ano natin, kasi is nga, di ba? So, positive, positive. Or to make it short, ayan, ganun yung explanation. So, sana, ang tawag doon, maintindihan ninyo. Yun. Kasi dito sa area west, kinonsider natin yung bearing na southwest. Eto nga. Tapos, sa area east naman, kinonsider naman nating bearing eto. Di ba? Alternating angles yan. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, eto yung ano natin. Dito yung area west. Tapos dito yung area east. So ito yung bearing na ginamit natin sa area west. Tapos ito naman yung bearing na ginamit natin sa area east. Kaya nga itong direction ng line natin, ng dividing line natin sa area east is north-east. Kaya positive, positive. And yung direction naman ng dividing line natin sa area west, that is southwest. Kaya negative, negative. So, yun. That will become the best explanation. So, let's solve now for the value of our area is. In this time naman, baka magtampo si DPD. So, gamitin natin si DPD. So, let's choose DPD method. Kapag sinabi natin DPD, gagamitin natin si latitude muna. Okay? So, let's say, the DPD muna ng GF is equal to, ano yung latitude ng GF natin? That is 340.49. Next is yung EF. The DPD of EF. So, So, copy lang natin yung DPD nung nauna plus yung departure niya plus yung departure ng mismong EF. Latitude pala, sorry. So, that is minus 125.714. So, DPD niyan is equal to 555.266. Now, let's solve for the TPD of DE, yung susunod na line. Copy lang natin yung DPD nung nauna minus eto, yung last point. Tapos, yung latitude ng DE natin, which is equal to negative 1,000.4201. So, it is now equal to negative 570.8681. Tapos, let's solve for the DPD of CD. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, i-copy mo lang yung DPD nung nauna minus eto, yung nasa huli ng plus yung latitude ng CD natin. That is negative 328.4043. So, DPD-CD is now equal to negative 1,899.6925. Next, let's solve naman for the DPD of GC, which is equal to negative 1,899.6925. So, copy lang natin yung departure ng CD natin, which is latitude pala, which is equal to negative 328.4043 plus yung departure ng GC na latitude pala ng GC natin, which is equal to 1114.05. So, yung DPD natin is now equal to negative 1114.05. Since negative yung DPD natin, tapos positive naman yung latitude ng GC natin, so tama yung ating pagkuha ng DPD. Ngayon, kunin naman natin yung double area of GF. So, gamitin natin yung DPD niya multiplied by the departure. So, ngayon pa lang magkakasilbi yung departure natin. So, DPD niya is 340.49. Tapos, yung departure is negative 494.02. So, that will be equal to negative 168,208,8698. So, yung double area naman ng EF natin, so that will become yung DPD niya na 555.2666 multiplied by negative 1,114.602, ito yon, is equal to negative 618,900.5941. So, kunin naman natin, susunod yung double area ng DE natin. Yung DPD niya na negative 570.8681 multiplied by the departure ng DE natin, which is equal to 215.8049 is equals to negative 123,196.1332. So, let's solve naman. Last, may dalawa pa. DA is now equal to DA ng CD naman is equal to CD is negative 1,899.6925 multiplied by yung departure niya, which is equal siya sa 787.9304. So that will become negative 1,496,825.471. So, let's compute naman for the dA of GC. Yung kanyang DPD is negative 1114.05 multiplied by the departure, which is equal to positive 604.88, is now equal to negative 673,866.564. So, kunin natin yung value ng area is natin, diba? Area is equal to summation of the double area divided by 2. Tapos, i-divide din natin siya by 10,000 para maging hectares. So, gawin na lang natin is 20,000 kasi 2 times 10,000 para kasya sa board natin. So, that will become yung summation of dA natin is equal to negative 3,080,997.633. I-divide natin siya by 20,000. Shortcut lang to ha. So, our area is now equal to 154.05 hectares. So, this will now be